So away from a culture of startups in Nigeria looking to investors and venture capitalists out country, Piggybank.ng has been able to raise significantly $1.1 million from inside the country. Can you talk us through how you were able to achieve this?
Well, I think we're very lucky. We've been running for 2 years. With actually bootstrapping the company for about 2 years. And we're actually approached by a couple of investors, actually. It was actually a very short deal. Actually took about 2 weeks to close. We're very fortunate. We're actually very lucky for that, that happened, actually. So we actually never really looked for investors, per se.
Yeah. But clearly, these investors are seeing something in terms of the potential, because I heard you already have over 50,000 users raised, who are saving almost about $5 million already. And potentially, you can monetize that by investing that money, I guess, and perhaps getting some kind of spread on that. And this reminds us really that fintechs are really taking over everything. So we're no longer using the physical piggy bank, it's now a virtual piggy bank. Tell us the type of products and services that you can add on to this in terms of the offerings for your users.
So piggy bank service savings. So our mission is actually to help people manage their finances themselves. So obviously it goes beyond savings. So savings, investments, even loans. So service savings, because it's actually one of the most difficult things to convince someone to do. It's easy for me to tell you to take a loan or come and get a loan. So we service savings, but we actually have partnerships already with very big mutual funds, investment houses, very big ones. We also have partnerships with insurance companies also. So we're actually going to plug in most of these services into Piggybank. So we actually see ourselves as a warehouse for financial institutions. So banking, insurance, investment companies, anyone that provides services, we're trying to bring it down to the average millennial who doesn't really understand money, per se.
Now, talking about adjectives that have been used to qualify Piggybank.ng, you said warehouse for financial institutions, and one of your key investors, Olumide Soyombo, also described the institution as human ATMs. Can you talk us through to what extent you have been able to leverage on technology to offer your deliverables? Yeah, so
Piggybank is purely tech. We've actually, from the beginning, we already knew we wanted to be very lean. So everything has to be tech. So tech is a very big part of our business. We try to be lean as much as possible. So for Piggybank, for example, you actually save money. And anytime you need money, it has to be very extremely important for you to want to go to your Piggybank account. You have your bank account, which you can easily transact with. But Piggybank that's just savings, it's strictly savings at the moment. So if you really need money and you're in a very, very bad situation, you can now go in there, you break your savings if you need it, or if you're saving towards maybe getting married, getting a house, or something very important, you can actually go in there and take out money for something very important. That's actually what Piggybank is.
I think what's also very significant is that 60% are Nigerian millennials in terms of your user base.
Yes.
And I can just imagine the type of products that potentially many other companies would like to provide to this demographic in, say, 5 to 10 years. So you're really capturing a very important market segment.
Yes, very
I want to get your thoughts about the potential to serve that segment virtually. What are your thoughts on the future of serving that segment of Nigeria?
And may I add also breaking through cultural barriers. I was just mentioning earlier, I still have a physical piggy bank.
Wow.
So how are you able to, bearing in mind what Wale said, separate people from their cultural orientation of actually having physical piggy banks?
Well, first of all, the market size is very big. We're actually purely a young population, actually. Over 26.5 million people actually saving or trying to save or even attempt to save in Nigeria. It's a very big market for young people. Also, the cultural part, I think young people, it's easy to convince them, right, to change.
Easier.
It's easier, kind of, because they're still young, right? People who have physical piggy banks, I actually give them, like it's still good,
discounts?
Because
what's the motivation?
You're still saving.
Piggy bank?
You're still saving, but so for us now, it's safety. How much can you save in that small box? Is it safe? If someone comes and takes out the box, is that the end of your savings? So is it safer to save in the box, or is it safer to save in the Piggybank.ng platform? It's about safety.
Interesting point. So give us, I think she's more or less stolen my question there, but how do you see this progressing in terms of the offering and potentially capturing that market size and providing a lot more services to that.
Yes, so we know there's no way we'll be able to provide all the services that a millennial will need ourselves.
No, but you use partnerships, right?
Oh, definitely. So it's strictly partnerships. So we're actually partnering with so many investment houses, insurance companies, different companies who offer financial services already, very big ones. We're trying to bring them to look at this young population so we can tweak services that will fit what these people understand. These are WhatsApp users. So they understand mobile phones, right? So can you bring down this complex financial product to what they understand? Very simple, very clear for them to easily get it.
Very quickly, Somto, what will you be doing with this seed funding that you've gotten?
Well, so we're going to use it to develop our finance team, finance and operations actually. So we're very strong in tech already. So we're going to use it to develop our finance team, also for the product. So is it tech products? We're going to definitely beef it up, and also to execute these partnerships. So to be able to execute this partnership, do some marketing with the partnerships. So strictly for that.
Thank you very much for your time, Somto.
Thank you very much.
Somto Ifezwe is the co-founder and CEO of Piggybank.ng.